live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On the ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
No, here we go. Step ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kevin Winston Jr., the rookie out of Penn State, making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, smash Broncos!
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. 18, 5 here. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Reload, reload. Check smash, check smash. Check, hurt, hurt. Hurt, hurt.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Check, ready. 6, ready.
It's Sampson lining out of the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now. Cougar, go street. Perk, perk.
So Reed, this is Jenkins. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. It's 60 Maverick. 6 Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Now Sanders. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Bronco 80. 19 Lion.
Third and long here for Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans force the turnover on the first series of this game. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Ward off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 here. Ward escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Tap, hop 70. Hop 70.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
70 Timberwolves.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's got him. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns will each pay dirt for the 1st time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. see to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Ward. Chased out to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He's looking for Alec Eilman. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. 18, go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 1st down here. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready, big lion, press.
Hand off running left, Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
50, 79 Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready. Come like check.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connection is made. Iomana. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Lightning 18! Buffalo 18! Warriors 17!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. But Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, here's Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, Brad. Hurt!
From the gun, Judkins. And this drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He has room past the 25. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Judkins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
Judkins again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns facing a deficit near the break. 3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Ready.
I'll pitch it out to Judkins. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. Shoots away from one. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. With that tackle to Michael Hall.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Ward now on 3rd down. Got TK, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's good for 7 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Tennessee.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
1st down throw here for Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They give to Pollard from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Catch is made in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14. Joey Slide.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Motioning the tight end now.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 70 Rangers.
Now 3rd and long. It's Ward. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Collects this at the 32. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Dragon 60. Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. He gets it down to the edge of the red zone. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
60 Eagles. 60 average. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Get it.
They'll go, Judkins. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hand off running right, Pollard. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First and 10 here. Ward throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ward off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Here he goes, third and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Big Lion. Let go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Browns a first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go. Hurt. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 879 Broncos. Mustang 19.
The throw now is Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Sanders going to throw here on first. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
To the air, Sanders. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the third. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
Running right, here's Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Titans first down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner.
Ready?
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
Cowboy
line.
80. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on, come on. Hey. Gravity Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
From the gun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80, Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 50, trap 60.
Sanders going to look to throw. Escapes out to the left. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. This one bounces out of bounds right at the lines. It'll stay with the offense here.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Panther Street, Panther Street. '19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Ward. On the move, headed right. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Motioning Isle Manor left. 1st down throw here for Ward. Makes the catch. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Spears. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they can only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
18, 5 years.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Chimere DK. So they're left facing a 4th down. On now comes their punter. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And this one's out on the side of the end zone, was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Roll! Here we go, here we go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Lions! Ready?
Now Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar, 19! Go!
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns with a little more work to do to win it here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on!
Judkins running between the tackles. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games and the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
70 Timberwolves! Warriors, 70! Jack, hurt! 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 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Looking to throw it. He connects downfield. And he's brought down at the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80! Ready?
We'll look to throw it. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the jump.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18, hurt! Go, check!
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Huh.
Now to throw. He finds Njoku complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Give, here's Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game because this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the game comes down to this try from Andre Schmidt. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. This is a 39-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And the rookie nails the game winner. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base.